Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to my Minecraft tutorial. This is episode number 47 in my How to Survive and Thrive series. And in today's episode, after I kill this spy chicken, we are going to tackle a dungeon. And right behind me, above my head in that cave, there is indeed a zombie dungeon. And inside, well, there are zombies, and there's also a treasure chest. So we're going to sack it, and then we're going to build a trap around the dungeon to essentially kill the zombies and take their stuff as they continuously spawn. And I'll get more into that later, but first of all, let me just say we're not very far from Tower of Power and Cozy Cottage. So if you have been following along in this series from day one, episode 1, there's the cavern right there, and the dungeon's right inside. If you want to download this map, there's a link below too in the description. Just go ahead and click on it, put it in your saves folder, and follow along step by step. Alright guys, let's go. Tang and Sammy here are my assistants on this venture, and we're going to go ahead and defeat this dungeon, and then we're going to build the trap. So first of all, to defeat the dungeon, we need to deactivate the spawner. And in this case we have, as I said, a zombie spawner, and it's going to keep pumping out monsters until we defeat it. So there are two ways to defeat it. We can either destroy the spawner. Somebody's having a rough day. How did you get over there? Great, we've got zombies on the left, zombies on the right. Now we have to defeat it, and one way to defeat this spawner is just to run in and destroy it really quickly with a pick. And I can do that with this pick. It's diamond, it's enchanted, won't be a problem. But I don't want to do that because I want to save that spawner. There's a spawner right there, you can see it's fiery. There's a little spinning zombie inside. Get him, Sam. He's focused on me. He's all yours. Sammy, rather. Sorry. And so that's one way. I can just run right in and hit it about 3 times with this pick, and it's going to go away. That spawner is going to generate monsters once every 10 to 40 seconds. There's a range of time there. And it's going to create 1 to 4 zombies, or 0 to 4 zombies, really depending on conditions around the spawner itself. So right now, as you can see, it's getting hotter. It looks like it's burning faster. The little zombie inside is spinning faster, and that means, poof, it's going to make a zombie. Or more than one, rather. So we're going to take care of him, no problem. Since this is still activated, that means it's still spawning, and we have to deactivate it properly without destroying it, and that means lighting up all the area around it. So this spawner right here can only spawn monsters within an 8 by 8 area. Usually just about the size of the room, maybe a little bit larger that it's in. Some of these rooms are a little bit larger, a little bit smaller. But just to be on the safe side, I'll light up some of the areas outside too. There we go. And it's only going to be activated when I'm within 17 blocks. So if I... Oh gosh, Sammy. Well, fortunately we have plenty of flesh to give to her. Get back up here. So when I'm over in that hill, for example, this will not be activated. It's not going to continuously spawn monsters unless I'm within 17 blocks. Okay, well, spawner science down. Now let's check out the treasure chest. Now typically dungeons will have, well, 0 to 2 treasure chests. I've never found a dungeon without one, but let's take a look at what we have inside here. Ooh, cocoa beans. That's very nice. You can only find these in dungeons, so I'm going to take those. We're going to use those to make cookies in a future episode. Redstone, gunpowder, you know, not so great. Got plenty of that, but I'll take the chest too. There. Okay, this dungeon has been sacked. Good job. Yes, you may have that. Ooh, yes, love you too. But you're going to have to go wait because, guys, we're going to get started on the trap now. I want you guys to sit out here, okay? Don't talk back to me. Okay, so now that this dungeon has been defeated, the spawner has been deactivated. As you can see, it'll still go through its timer. It's going to get really hot. The guy's going to spin really fast, and then nothing happens because it doesn't meet the conditions. The area around it don't meet the conditions for spawning. So now what we can do is get to work and build our trap around the spawner. By the way, these dungeon spawners come in 3 varieties. I'm not sure if I had mentioned that. You'll either get zombies. In this case, we have a zombie. You'll get spiders or skeletons. All right, let's get started on the actual trap now. Okay, so first things first, we need to make this room a little wider on all sides. So right now we have 3 blocks from the spawner. We're going to go 4 all the way around, and I'm going to start right over here. So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and the height of the room is fine the way it is, and we're going to go right to the top. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this on all 4 walls. And now be sure to put your torches back up, because if you make this too dark, when you knock these torches down, well, then you might get some zombies poking their heads out of there and chewing your behinds while you're trying to get some work done. And that's not really very fun. Makes the job a little more hazardous than usual, doesn't it? Alright, so now there's 4 on this side. We're going to go 4 on this side. And then 4 on that side. And we're going to go 4 on this side as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started on that and fast forward through it. And I'll meet you back here in a jiff. Okay, so now we're 4 on all sides. So now what we want to do is dig down 2. So we're going to go right underneath. Now make sure you don't destroy the spawner. It's not going to do us any good. So 2 underneath is going to be just above your head. And just clear the whole thing out. Just like so. And we're going to go ahead and fill this wall in too. And I'm going to have to block you guys out. Sorry. But we want to get all these walls up. So eventually this room is just going to be a nice dark room. And we're going to have monsters, our zombies, spawning in here. Dropping down into some water. And the water is going to have a... we're going to have them flow down into a trap where they will drown. And when they drown, they'll drop their zombie flesh. And we will collect it at the end of the trap. Alright. So now I'm just going to go ahead and dig 2 all the way around. So, oh! Hello! Alright, well, here's something to watch for if you're using my map. Then you should light all this up. So we don't have monsters spawning down here too. That was interesting. Alright, we'll just light all that up for now. And I'm going to have to get back up top there. Okay. Alright, well here we go. I will be back here when we're done. Okay, so we have our dog food production chamber, and this should be 9 by 9 by 6 high. And essentially what happens here is zombies will spawn in this room. It's going to be nice and dark once we take the torches down. They'll spawn in, they'll fall down, and we're going to have water flowing here into a funnel and a water chute that's going to drop them down into the actual dog food processing unit, and that's where they're going to get drowned, and we'll collect the dog meat at the end of a kind of a water conveyor system. So why don't we get started here with the water flow. What we want to do is put in the corners here a little elbow just like that in that corner, and a 1 block high elbow in that corner. And then on the opposite end of the room we're going to mine in 1 in, so leave that one there. Oh, hello. And then let's fill that up. And just go right along the edge, the end of the room to the other side. Leave that one. Count 2 in now. 1, 2. Take that one out. And count 1, 2, 3, 4. And take that one and that one out. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to take the 5th one out. Mine those out as well. So you have kind of a jagged line here. We're going to do the same thing on this side. 1, 2. You can go. 1, 2, 3. You can go. So this is where the water's going to drop over the edge and funnel them all into a single chute right here, kind of a drain, if you will. So we're going to dig out 2 back, 3 high. I'm going to put a torch in there for the time being so we can see what's cooking. And that's what it should look like. Now we're not going to take these torches down just yet, because we'll have zombies spawning in here and dropping down on our head when we're down here working on the processing unit. And we're going to do that right down there. So go back 1 and then mine down 4. And of course there's a hole down there causing problems, but we'll have to fill that up. So why don't we do this? Let's put the sign in here first. We're going to need a sign here to stop the water flow, and just put it right across on this level. Boom. And if you want to give the zombies some parting words, how about see ya? Just get creative. Wouldn't wanna be ya. Okay, and we can get the water flowing now. So let's do that. I'm going to put 1 there. You're going to need several buckets of water. If you have 2 buckets, I recommend that you make a infinite water supply. And I'm going to do that in a minute down below when we get underneath to the processing area. I'll have to come back for these torches later. I don't want zombies dropping down on us. So let's just should be okay for now. All right, now let's hop down here and go 1, 2, 3. Whoa. And 4. And this is kind of a hassle, but all right. If you're using this map, just open this up a little bit. You should have plenty of cobble, and make your floor here. I'm going to go down here and actually light this up. If there are any pockets that you come across, light them up. So that'll prevent zombies from spawning down there. You don't want them spawning there. You want them spawning up in the meat producing factory room. Alright, now where is my chute? I've already lost it. It's right over here. Okay. Yeah, so there's another chamber. What you want to do is go around, particularly outside of this room, and sounds like there might be another cave over there. We're going to have to go through and fill all those in. Now let's make our floor. Wait, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep. And we're going to make a 2 by 2. I'm sorry, 2 wide. This is our delivery. We're going to call it our water conveyor. And it's going to convey the zombie flesh when they drown to us, essentially sitting here waiting for it. And the water's going to bring it right to our feet, where we're going to pick it up. And it sounds like it's... might be another room up here. I think that's right outside, so we're going to have to light that up as well. Alright, let's come back over here. I'm going to put some torches here to light this up. And I'm going to need to make a infinite water supply before we start making water flow down here. So why don't we do that? Let's go over here and do that. Oh, awful day outside. It's good to be indoors. And boom, and boom. So let's grab one of those, one of those. Okay. Just turn down that sound a little bit. It's getting a little loud with the rain and that zombie. Let's get out the glass. Now you don't have to use glass here. I want to use glass just because it's fun to watch them die. We can make faces at them, have some chips and soda, and kind of laugh at them. But you can use anything you want. But the point here is we want to make a little a chamber where they get stuck underneath the water. So what we're going to do is take our glass and we're going to put the glass right here. 2 bits of glass, so it's right above our heads here. And actually, you can put one there too. So 1, 2, 3. And then in the front, we're going to put one here. We're going to have one here eventually too, but we can't put that up until we get out of here. But let me just show you how it will work. I've got plenty of glass to demonstrate. So we're going to leave, this is the chute where they fall. So they come down here, they land, and we're going to have water flowing this way. It's going to push them underneath, and this is where they drown. Now, we have to do this to get the proper flow. Sometimes if they drown here, the zombie flesh will just sit here and not get delivered to us at the other end. So I put water flow here on this side, Water flow here on this side. And that'll capture anything that gets stuck under their toes and bring it down that way. Now we have to make a wall right there, which we'll do here in a second. No big deal. And now we're going to put water here and water there. So this is the water that's actually going to drown them. And they get stuck under here like that. So they drop down here, go plash, and they get stuck and drown. Now I have to get rid of that before I drown. Hello. Put that back. And we could make this, we can get creative with the glass here as well. Just make that 2. Again, this should be too wide. And it can go back as far as you want. I'm going to stop it with signs right about, oh, let's see, 1, 2, put it on the 3rd one. Now again, you have to be within 17 blocks of that spawner for it to be active and pumping out zombies. So this is a fine spot. The way this works is you kind of stand here and you go have lunch or take a shower or go for a bike ride or whatever it is you do, and just leave the game running, and when you come back you'll have a ton of dog meat here in your pockets. Okay, now let's go get this thing started. We just have to run back up there and knock down the torches, and we'll come back here and watch. I like to make a little room over here too. It's kind of fun to watch. We can make a room over there and make all this glass, but it's not critical. It's entertaining, but we don't have to do that. All right, so let me find my way out because I want to get back up to that room. The room's right here. I'm gonna have to dig in here and get up to the top somehow. So let me do that right now. Let's zip right through this. Okay, we're probably gonna take a couple of licks here. Oh, that's not a good idea. We'll get it at the bottom. We have to start taking out these torches, and we got to do it quick. And oh, there we go. Already. Now I've got to get those over there. They're awfully high. I wish I could shoot them. Pull like a Katniss. Okay, and get this one over here. Hi. Don't mind me. Mind the guy with the pick knocking away the torches. And that one, and I dropped my pick as well. And I'm getting killed. And I'm getting killed by somebody. And get through there quick. And put up another piece of glass, and hopefully you make it through. Interesting, that part of this process. So now the production facility is producing the zombies, and they're flowing down the funnel into the processing unit where the dog meat is being processed. And then I stand here where the meat will be delivered to me quite conveniently, as you can see. So there you go. Pretty much it. Now I just have to go back up top, plug up that hole over here, and I'm obviously got to mine my way out as well. Figure out how I can get out of here. I think my way out is out this way. I hear like a chicken or something over here. And my dogs. Here we go. Is that it? Oh yeah, cool. Yep, there's the front door is right here. And what I can do again is light this area up around on the outside. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed, and if you did, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to show you how much zombie flesh we have waiting here for us. Just found my way back in, and sure enough, plenty of chow. 23 in just a couple of minutes. We know it works. Hi guys, how's the water? Looks wet. Alright, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.